Two things most great traders have in common. Stay tuned, we're going to talk about that next. G'day traders, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading, and today we're going to be talking about two things that most great successful traders, present and past, have in common. So there's an old saying that goes something like this: a dog chasing two rabbits usually catches neither one. And what that means is essentially applies to my trading and some of my trading history, is that I had all this different knowledge and books and courses and seminars. I think I'd studied almost everything there was available from out on the internet, Amazon, whatever books I could get my hands on. I was voraciously gobbling up as much information as I could, which was all had some value, but inevitably what I found was I was, trying to apply 10 or 12 different ideas to the markets all the time, and was effectively not capturing any of the profitable trades that were happening. And so, I went back, and I've talked about this in other videos, sort of deconstructed my entire approach to the markets and looked at where my most successful trades had been and narrowed that down a bit more. But ultimately what I ended up doing was narrowing my playbook down to a couple of simple setups and dedicated myself to mastering those setups and trading them almost on a daily basis to put myself through the pain of learning to find out what the market was trying to teach me. Now, in the beginning when I did that, I scaled my exposure down, and I talked about using micro lots to really master the trading process, but also to sharpen my trading edge. And a couple of things that most great successful traders have in common: number one, they have an extremely limited playbook where they have maybe 2 to 3 setups, and some only one that they have spent maybe years trying to master that one particular setup. It's the meeting of preparation and opportunity. And when that opportunity comes along, are you prepared to hit those trades? So again, I talked about trying to trade everything, and I wasn't really effectively grasping and mastering any one particular skill set. And we've talked about the 3Ms in other videos, obviously the methodology, but the money management component and the mindset. Now, the advantage of being able to master 1, 2, or maybe 3 setups, whether you're day trading or end of day trading, is that number one, if the frequency of trades are there to meet the criteria you want in terms of producing an income or pips or dollars, whatever that is, you need to be able to go through those trades over and over and over again in every market type of condition so that you can be prepared for any type of trading situation that's going to present. Become a master of those 1, 2, or 3 setups so that you know everything the market's potentially going to throw at you. Don't leave any stone unturned. And number two, they develop from doing that, from honing those skills, specific rules and parameters that those setups must meet. And that's where you're going to be able to start to articulate in defined writing exactly about every aspect of that trading setup that you need to be aware of in terms of not only being able to track and identify when that setup presents, but then what criteria that setup has to have in terms of your entry, how you're going to enter the market, what has to be present for you to actually enter the market. Once you're in the market, where will your stop loss be placed? What is the money management that you're going to allow for that position? But also technically, where will your stop be placed that will invalidate your hypothesis on entering that trade? And then once you're in that trade, what has to happen in terms of you managing that process to maybe, number one, go to break even, number two, what's your profit target going to be on that trade? If indeed you have a profit target or an exit strategy, you must have an exit strategy in place. If you don't have an exit strategy in place, you run the risk of potentially either maybe cutting profits short leaving money on the table, getting stopped out at break even, or even getting stopped out at a loss if you don't have a management process in place for adjusting your technical stop. But then also being able to, maybe exit that trade if neither those levels get hit, your profit target or a measured move. Do you have a time decay factor on that in terms of if you're day trading? So my goal when applying this to my own trading was instead of trying to focus on being a successful trader, my goal was to become a master of 2 to 3 high reward, low risk trading setups, and then build my success around that and keep focusing. I've talked about peeling that onion back even more and looking at that strategy and going, how could I maybe extract more out of my winning trades? How can I maybe tighten up my losses on losing trades? How can I lose less on losers? How can I narrow down my risk and increase my reward on those trades? But if you can pick 1 or 2 setups that like I talked to a bunch of traders the other day, they all have different trading strategies. They're all struggling to be consistent. But their strategies themselves are actually profitable strategies when they're applied at the right times, when they're applied with the proper money management and stop loss rules, when they trail those trades so that they've got an asymmetrical reward as opposed to the amount they're risking. But they were trying to trade them all the time. So again, the question asked is, well, how can you peel that onion back and look deeper into when should you be trading that? How can you identify higher opportunity time frames or times to be trading those setups? What are the little subtle nuances that you need to figure out to master those 2 to 3 setups so that they can provide you the opportunities when they present at the right time that you're looking for? So hopefully you got some value from today's video, traders. Again, keep peeling back the onion. We talk about this in the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. If you haven't done so, go to my homepage, download it. Work on your vision of the trader you want to become daily. Who is it that you want to become? If you want to make $1 million a year trading, what type of person do you need to become to be that trader? Start being that trader now. Start working on your mindset daily. There's so much rubbish out there that takes energy out of our focus. Anger, frustration, fatigue, whatever baggage you're bringing to the market, that's taking energy out of your ability to focus and have laser-like attention to the task at hand when your trading setups present. Every single day on the market, all of those currency pairs have anything from 80 to plus 100 pips average range. That's plenty of opportunity. There's 30, 40, 50 currency cross rates that can be traded. So the question is then if we have all that opportunity, what's standing in our way of extracting out of the market what we seek? So keep inching forward, making constant progress. Journal your trades, take screenshots, peel back the onion, look deeper in there. How could you have traded that better? What did you miss, or what could you have learned? What could you have done better? Set some goals for today. Set some goals for next week. Keep focused on constant progress. The market's going to keep giving us opportunities every single week. The question is are you going to be prepared when that opportunity presents? So stay focused, stay disciplined, keep getting better, and may the markets go with you. Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.